Hello, DSC, and welcome to another lesson for grade 11 English. This is Brandon Wright speaking to you, and today we're going to be learning how to critically analyze the opinions and perspectives of nonfiction texts and persuasively express our own opinions in writing. So that's just basically a fancy way of saying we're going to learn how to express our own opinions effectively. So just a bit of review is the difference between fact and opinion. You guys have been learning this for years, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But today we're about expressing our opinions, which are statements about your beliefs, ideas, and feelings. But of course, you can support the believability of your opinions by including facts as well, which we'll be doing today. So today's topic is actually an unusual one that really isn't covered in schools a lot, and that's of gun violence. Specifically, gun violence in America. Yes, I realize that we aren't American, but gun violence, especially this past summer, has been a big issue, specifically dealing with police violence, protest shootings, school shootings, even though school has been out. The fact that school shootings haven't happened a lot this year is more of a testament about American life itself than a lack of violence. So today I'd like you to start off, we're going to start off with a discussion on how America can stop or lessen its problem of gun violence. I'd like you to read two articles, which you can find by just clicking here and here, just to get an idea of what the situation of gun violence is like in America. And then we're going to have our discussion on this Padlet right here. So you just click on the link, and it will take you to this Padlet. Our discussion question is right here. What can America do to lessen its problem of gun violence? And so think about the question, think about a response, and once you're ready to respond, you just click the plus sign here to add. And you can drag and drop it wherever you like. You can title it Your Response, or Your Idea, My Idea. And then you just write your response right here. I think America can blank, 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 whatever you want. So you just need to do one per person, just so I can see who's contributing to the discussion. If you don't like what you've written, you can click the garbage can here to delete it. If you want to attach a link or upload a picture, you can with these buttons here. I'm going to delete that right now. So please don't delete this. These are just the instructions. So that's part one. Part two is watching another nonfiction text, but this time in the form of a talk show. So I'd like you to watch this 6-minute clip on gun violence and just answer these questions related to the 6-minute clip. So that's task 2. Task 3 is looking at a guide to mass shootings in America. So if you click on the link here, this website is basically a who's who of America's gun violence problem. So there are some questions here, like, for example, what is a mass shooting? How is that different than just a regular shooting? But there's also an interactive, so that's pretty straightforward, but there's an interactive map right here. So it shows America, and these orange dots refer to a specific shooting. So if I click on the one closest to us, here in Red Lake, Minnesota, it gives you the location, the date, a summary, so what happened, and also the total victims. So how many people were killed and wounded. So it's not just people who were killed. And if you zoom out, say if you click this big dot here in Vegas, This happened not too long ago, the Las Vegas Strip massacre. So whereas the Red Lake shooting only had 15 victims, this was 604. So it's a much bigger shooting. Perhaps that is why the dot is much bigger than in Vegas than it is in Red Lake. So I'd like you to just answer these questions here. And part 4 is an editorial. An editorial is basically just a series of opinion paragraphs. It's not quite an essay. It doesn't have to be as long. But if your editorial is 3 paragraphs long, that'd be great. And this is a potential portfolio item. So this can go on your website when we start that next week or sometime in the near future. So your editorial should be trying to explain a controversial topic and to give your ideas and opinions on it. And the purpose is that you're trying to make recommendations for what America could do to lessen or stop its problem of gun violence. So the first step in making your editorial is find 3 facts. Give the source, the author, and the link. But give 3 facts for why gun violence is a problem or what could be done to solve this problem. Once you have your research facts, then go ahead and give your editorial a title, and you can type your editorial right here. Try to aim for 3 complete paragraphs. Now this assignment, if you complete all 4 tasks, you'll get a mark of 4 out of 4. But I also like you to highlight, if you thought you nailed today's learning goal, highlight it in yellow. That lets me know where you think you're at in terms of your skills and achievement of the learning goals. So regardless of how you rate yourself, I'm going to give you 4 out of 4 if it's completed properly and in your own words. Okay, so that's it. And it's important to do this part 4, simply because it is a potential portfolio item. So I'll give you a checklist of things to include for your online portfolio, and your editorial can be one of them. So when you actually go to make your portfolio, you just have to type up or just copy and paste what you've already written. I'm not going to make you do it twice, is what I'm trying to say. So the more you do now, like I always say that in this course, the more you do now, the easier it will become when it goes to creating your portfolio. All right, folks, that's it for today's lesson. If you have any questions, I'll be in Google Meet, or you can message me on the stream or through email. All right, folks, good luck and have a good day. Bye.